And we started having complaints that the product that it was producing wasn't at the highest quality we wanted, and so we were like, let's go ahead and just look about purchasing a new one, right? And we contacted the company that makes this, and we're like, yeah, could we get a quote on this? And I remember just excited, we're going to do this thing, and all of a sudden, we get an email back, and I open this email, and I'm like, no, we're just not. We can't. If we do this, we're done. Mm-hmm. There's no way that we can take this step. If we take this step, we're failing. I mean, there's just no way. What are we even doing? And then the thoughts started to creep in. Well, we got customers that ain't happy. This thing's just we're done. This whole thing's failing because we can't do that. That's dumb to make that purchase. We're talking hundreds of thousands, not just 100,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I remember telling my father, I was like, maybe we should just give up on this thing. This is not going to work. I mean, the payments, we can't even afford the payments. There's no way. There's no absolute way. And so we kept going with what we had. Business started getting slower. We started hearing more complaints. We started having people talk about that the products, they're quitting buying from us. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't blame them. But there's no way. We're a failure. And that thought started creeping in my mind. All the hard work we put in, we're just done. So moving forward in 2017, I had come out of another failure of business at that point, and the business that just went belly up basically. And I stepped back into the Yoder Metal business a little bit more. And I remember the conversation I had with my dad one night. We were sitting on the couch, and I just looked at him and said, Dad, what if we took the chance? What if we just did it? What if we just went ahead and, looking back then, it was shoot for the moon. Mm. And just make that purchase. Just do it. Have no clue how we're going to make it. Have no clue if it's going to work. But what if we would just? And that conversation started to escalate more and more and more. And it finally got to a point we said, let's try it. Let's just do it. What else are we going to do? Mm-hmm. I mean, we're at the point where if we don't make this purchase of this piece of equipment, we're probably going to fail anyway. So why not fail big?
Yeah.
And I remember being scared to death. I mean, the fear of fail, or the fear just was overwhelming when we purchased it. But Corey, we are today, because of that purchase, because we went ahead and made that call and got out of our mind, got out of that self-conscious thing of fail, and got to a point of, what, I don't even really care what people think. And if we fail with this, so be it, but we're going to fail big. Let's do this. Today we do about 400 to 500 times the amount of product that we did back then. We're in a new facility. We have a massive, way bigger team. We've been able to help people around the world because of it. And it all came back to getting out of our head and getting out of the mindset of failure and saying, no, we are stepping into courage. We're taking self-doubt and fear, and we're transferring it over to courage, and we're going to step into the battle. And whatever comes, comes.